sit with all of it and really just take some time to realign you and remind you of your beauty and your strength and your resilience and the magnet that you are, if that resonates at all. So let's do this, okay? Do me a favor, in due time, whenever you're ready, okay? Whenever you're ready, there's no rush. There is no rush. There is no rush at all. I want you to just get into a nice, comfortable place, a nice, comfortable position. Plug in some headphones. Make sure you're safe. Make sure it's quiet. Make sure you are hydrated. Got your water. And you've got your medicines if you take any. Make sure the front door is locked. That you've set your alarms. I'm gonna wait. Did you set your alarms? I hope so. And I really want you to just take a few deep grounding breaths. Okay, we're gonna do them together. It's gonna be an inhale through the nose and out through the mouth, okay? Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And as you do these breaths, I want you to inhale the beauty and positivity that the day has brought you, the sense of closure, the finality that you feel at the end of another day. And I want you to then exhale any of the stresses that you feel have been clinging on to you or holding on to you like a leech, draining your life force from you. We don't have the room for that, and we don't have the space for that, especially in such a nurturing moment before bed. So we're actually going to do 3 more, because that first one I feel was just so deeply interrupted by me explaining the breathing process, okay? So again, 3, 2, 1. Fully exhale through the mouth. We've got 2 more. 3, 2, 1. Good job. 1 more. You must be feeling a lot more lighter and relaxed. I know I am. 3, 2, 1. At this point, you should be feeling a lot more clear-minded, maybe even a little bit loopy though, due to the relaxation, the deep breathing, the mindfulness and intention behind the breathing. And I'm going to ask you a few questions, and you don't have to answer them, but I'm kind of just going with what feels right for today. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and you can answer them internally. If you're awake and you're working, you can write these down on paper and actually answer them, or they can just be thoughts to kind of carry you into your subconscious as you fall asleep, okay? So there's no pressure either way. you some positivity and kind of repump you up with some good, healthy positivity. One question I have for you. What's something good that you did for someone today? Now, when I used to get this question, I took it as, did I buy someone something? Did I buy someone something? Did I make someone food? It had to be an act of service, and it had to be really extreme. But it could also just be as simple as giving a genuine smile to someone, giving a genuine smile to someone passing by, or genuinely asking your cashier or store clerk how their day was today. Holding a door open for somebody. It's small, but it's an act of kindness. And in a world where so many of us may feel that chivalry is dead, these small moments have a trickle effect, almost like a butterfly effect, that may carry somebody on to also give a nice smile, or to be more patient in their day, or to check in on someone. You'd be amazed at how such simple acts of kindness truly have a trickle effect. On the days that I have a little bit more time, or I'm feeling generous, I'll pay for the person behind me at Starbucks on the rare occasion that I go through the Starbucks drive-thru. There are just so many little things that you can do. So again, I ask you, what is a random act of kindness that you did today or in the last couple of days? And how did you feel after? Did you feel weird? Did you judge yourself? Or did you feel a little bit fulfilled? Did you feel shy? What emotions came up for you? And any and all emotions are okay. Because as humans, we experience a variety of emotions, and that's okay. We're human, and there's beauty in the spectrum of emotions that we experience on a daily basis. Another question I have: what's something nice about yourself? What's something that you enjoy? I recently found out that we I also feel inclined to ask or to share, a journal that's been very important for changing my mindset. And that's the 6-minute diary. There's the 5-minute journal and the 6-minute diary, I believe. And my great friend that lives in the Netherlands actually bought me it for my, not for my birthday, for Christmas. And it's a bit of a step up, I would say, from the 5-minute journal, as the 6-minute diary has 2 extra minutes. Oh, sorry, 1 extra minute. But each morning you share 3 things, I believe, that you're grateful for, or that you're looking forward to. You share how you're going to make today great. You've got several little lines, I think 5 or 6 lines. You say as much as you want. And a positive affirmation. Gotta massage all of this directly into your skull and into that brain of yours. So, I tend to repeat the same positive affirmation because I really want it to be true, and I work really hard to make it be true. And then at the end of your day, it's the reflection period. What's a random act of kindness I did, or a kind gesture? What are 3 things I did today that made today great? Prince is snoring. And the other question is how I'll improve. It's actually in the middle of what made today great and the random act of kindness. It's something for you to reflect on for a moment, and sometimes you might not feel that there was anything you needed to improve on, but I think as humans, every day there is something we could have done better. Whether it was waking up when our alarm clock went off, or having more patience, or trying to be more positive, making more time for yourself, making more time for your friends. There's always something, or it could be the same thing that you're trying to work on, but if you're writing it in there every day, you're probably not improving. But I really wanted to massage that into your guys' noggin, because I truly feel that writing in this 6-minute diary for the last month or so has been super cathartic and very healing for me, and has made just huge improvement. I just feel it's allowed me to make huge improvements in my life and in my way of thinking and connecting with myself, which has been really great. Another question I'd like to ask you is, when was the last time that you really, really sat down and took time for you? And time for you can be different for everyone. It's dependent on what you really feel the happiest doing. For me, I'm my most content at the end of the night, curled up in my bed, reading a book, maybe taking a gummy if I'm having a hard time sleeping, and just relaxing, or taking a bath, or, there's a lot of different things, but that is like, we all have that one thing. That is just it, and yeah, that's it for me. So, when was the last time that you really sat down and took time for you? Think about that and make it a point to do that, if not this week, then next, because I understand that sometimes it takes some planning. And For some others, the year may have even been harder. For some others, maybe everything was great. The year was hard for me last year. I know